Welcome to another edition of Xtra Ordinary Sports. I'm your host, Alex Monaco, here at Jackie Robinson Park in Pasadena, California. My guest today, Larry Williams, aka the Bone Collector.
Thanks for having me.
At his home court. Thank you for being here. So, Bone, how did you get that nickname?
I got my nickname from basically breaking down my opponent, making people fall, breaking ankles, vertebrae, legs, knees, whatever people use to try to guard me.
I was told you had one specific encounter, I believe, in New York.
That's how I got my name, actually, because the game before I played, a guy reached on me and he hurt his finger. He reached and hit the ground and broke his finger, so they brought the ambulance out. Then another guy, I shook him and he pulled his hamstring and he couldn't get off the court, so they had to take him off on a stretcher. So the ambulance was just waiting out there because they knew I was going to do something again. And the last guy, I shook him and he fell and he twisted his ankle and messed up something in his foot. And then my guy called me like, you know what your name should be? The Bone Collector. After that, the name's been legendary ever since.
So you do a lot of one-on-one stuff against your opponents. Of all the things that you do, your assists, your buckets, your jukes, what's your favorite thing to do?
Oh man, you could blog this. The hesitation move is, I don't even think it's legal.
The hesitation.
It's disgusting. It's the worst move I've ever seen in my life. Nobody can do it. I'm the only one that can do it.
So streetball is all about earning your stripes and respect on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up in the game of streetball, what was your approach to progressively moving up the ladder?
Well, I approached it as if, like I didn't have a lot of opportunities to succeed when I was playing when I was younger. So most of the things I did was to prove points. So I didn't need to do that. So when I had to make my decision on how was I going to increase my streetball credibility, I had to attack the people that were already in high positions. So when I seen like a guy like Skip to my Lou or Jamal Tinsley or all these guys out there that had names, a whole lot of game, I'll be right back, I felt the only way to be recognized is to go through them.
Playing on a team like Ball Up, you guys are so close, you travel together, you're with each other all the time, you're doing this, that, the other. Is the preparatory for a game like that, is it distinct? Is it play-by-play? You guys, are you going with the flow? Is it improvisational? What would you say?
Most of it is improv. When you play with great players, you have to learn kind of their niches and their habits, what they like to do, what they don't like to do. We got a lot of jumpers, of course, athletes. So let's say a guy like myself, I'm known for scoring a lot. When you got a lot of jumpers, you can't really do a lot of scoring because you take away from the part of their game. So, it kind of makes you change. It makes you a better player. And we love it because we all started. If you look at the dynamics of the team, with myself, Pat the Rock, Professor, Sick With It, Ryan, Special Effects, 720, Mr. Africa, all of us known each other. Shout out to Violator, if I'm leaving anybody out. And we've known each other for so long, it just feels good to do something with the people that you started with, Right. So we put that effort into it every time we step on the floor.
If you could pick one basketball court where you learn the most, and you really...
That's two courts. Another court is down. It's a little further down from us here. It's Villa Park and this park. Everything I learned in both of these places. Down there, I learned to tune my skills because everybody was better than me. I was actually a little kid. So shout out to Joey Brown and Semaine Stewart and Reggie Cotton and all the guys that I was too small to get a part of, and I couldn't play because I played, but I couldn't play, if you get what I'm saying.
Right.
So. And then when I came here, I learned the toughness with guys like, shout out to Reggie Harmon and rest in peace, Jonathan Wilson. A lot of these players that I seen and grew up with, I couldn't, get to where I am without going through these two places,
Well, I got a little something for you.
Oh, man.
And I know anybody that challenges you in one-on-one, you have to accept.
I have no choice.
So your nickname is the Bone Collector.
Right.
Well, I got a bone here. Now, I can give it to you. It can be yours, but I believe you have to beat someone in one-on-one to take the bone. So if you actually want my real bone,
I have to beat you for it?
You have to beat me for it. Do you accept my one-on-one challenge?
I accept.
Let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
To the gym.